Yo, what is going on everyone? Guiding Light here. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how you can complete the remembrance mission for the revenant class. Now, in order to get started on this, you just simply have to open up your journal and you can simply begin remembrance from there. Now, one of the first steps is going to have you running around talking to a few of the characters. After doing this, you will get your own personal objective. Now, you can do this for all of the characters, but for this video, I'm just going to be doing the revenant, and I'll show you guys what you unlock for completing the entire quest line as well. So the first thing you'll have to do is just simply go to journal and start the quest. After that, the next step will be to talk to duchies, who can be found in the central hub. After speaking with her, they'll send you over to Guardian, who you can speak to. I'll show you guys how you can find them. Once you do speak to them, it will give you the first personal objective. Now, for this character, it's relatively easy because the personal objective just simply has you going back into the very first mission of the game and defeating the Tricolas boss fight. Now, if you beat this, I'll show you guys the clip. You will get a special reward so long as you are in Remembrance. Now, the thing with Remembrance is that you have to make sure that you have this white cloud over your screen before starting your game. Once you go to your journal and you start Remembrance, this will activate a special realm. And when you do these missions, you have to be in the Remembrance realm in order to complete them. Now, so before starting the mission, go double check your journal and make sure that the Remembrance is still activated and that this white cloud is over your screen before matchmaking. Once doing this, you will be able to earn progress for your objective and just simply complete the quest step that it gives you. So for the Revenant quest step, it's just the first step is to go and take down the boss, like I was saying, but you do have to first talk to a few of these characters, which can be found in the journal. So this unlocks my first personal objective. Now for the Revenant class, this is to go and defeat the boss. So very quickly, I went back into the Tricephalos boss fight while doing the Remembrance Realm, and it took a very, very long time to find a match, a couple hours actually, but I finally was able to find a lobby and get through the boss. Once getting through the boss fight, I was given a special reward, and this is how you'll continue on with the quest line for the Revenant class. So I have the Blade of Night fragment. We're going to take that back now to the central hub. So once getting back, you can return to Guardian. There's going to be a special objective, which will now be on your map. You can return to Guardian and give him the shard, and you will receive the next few steps of the Revenant quest line. So it gave me a paintbrush, and the next step is to actually go and speak to Duchies again. After speaking to her, they're going to send you over to speak to the wizard, and she can be found out in the garden. Now, once going to the garden, you're going to actually unlock a special boss fight. You'll have to go and complete that. Now, luckily, it's pretty easy with this class. Now, after completing this boss fight, you're going to actually have to speak to another couple of characters, and then you're going to actually unlock the access to a second boss fight. After completing these two boss fights, you will then unlock the final reward for completing the entire quest line. So if we very quickly just speak to Duchies, who can be found in the center hub, then we're going to go out to the garden. If you guys are having trouble finding these characters, that's where you'll find them. So you should get the small makeup brush if you guys are following this along with me. But the next step, you speak to Duchies. After that, she'll tell you to go and speak to the wizard class, who can be found outside in the gardens, the recluse. After speaking to her, they'll have to have you sit down on this bench. Once sitting down on the bench, you'll go into the first secret boss fight. So I'll let this play out, but there's basically going to be a bunch of explosive enemies running around the room, so you have to be very careful. Simply summon up your ghost as a distraction, and that was the way that I got through this on my first try. So I'll let this play through, and I'll show you guys the next step. So after completing the small boss fight, you'll be teleported back into the central hub. You'll have to complete a few more steps, which should just have you guys going back to the recluse and actually starting another boss fight. But after this second boss fight, you will be done with the entire quest line. You will also be given random items along the way, and at the very end, I'll show you guys what you get for completing the final mission. So simply head back to the bench and you'll start up another boss fight. It may seem like you've already done it before, but this time the boss will be different and you will be a higher level. So I'll let this boss fight play out as well, and then I will show you guys the rewards. There's also a special cutscene that you will unlock at the end, so I'll show you guys that as well. Now, after this special cutscene is over, you will unlock a special relic, which has pretty incredible abilities for this class. It's going to make it a lot better than it first was. You will also unlock a special skin as well, so I'll show you guys a quick look at that. Now, if you take a look at this relic, you'll be able to see the special perks that it gives you on the right side of your screen, but they are pretty good perks. You're also going to get the remembrance skin that you can run, but the most important part is this old portrait, which you will get. So if we take a look at what this does, you'll be able to equip this as a relic, and as you can see, it triggers ghost flame explosions during your ultimate. It makes it so you can heal your allies, and then also defeats enemies, will fill your ultimate gauge faster. So here's a quick look at the skin you will also get as well. It's very odd though, because it seemed very similar to just the original skin that you get. But that's about it for this video, guys. I wanted to walk you through the entire quest line for Revenant and also show you the rewards. So hopefully you enjoyed this, and I'll catch you in the next one.